I bet you haven't seen anything like this. Let me show you how I make it. I have here a piece of maple, which is 225 mil square. That's in inches, around 9 inches, and the thickness is 84 mil. That's 3¼ of an inch. So quite nice and healthy blank, and it will go on a screw chuck. I'll just feed that on. Bring the speed up gradually. This will have a sound like a fan because of the big corners. 969 RPM. Let's go a little bit more. Of course, don't reach through the wings here because you will feel it. That's 1100 RPM. 16 mil ball gouge. The tool rest is ever so slightly too high. Okay, so now I have nice clean blank here on the bottom, and let's see about the foot. First I'll start with this one. So rough that out. Now I do feel some of the vibration, so I will bring the tail stock. Especially because now I will go more towards the outside diameter, so you want to have nice stable blank. It's not completely flat here where the screw chuck is, so that's why it's vibrating a little bit. Now that's much better. Let's just see what's happening here. Okay, so far so good. Around here I would like to have a ball part end, so all of the outside this line here will be the wings. So okay, so far so good. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, all good. Now in terms of the thickness of the wings, I'd like to first of all I'll leave myself, because the top isn't flat, so I'll leave it like so to true it up. So that is roughly 2-3 mil from the top, and now from that point on I don't want to have it too thin, so maybe 6 mil, 7-8 mil, something like that. So that's just a reference line. I'm not sticking to that line for the moment. This is just sort of a base guidance, let's say. So make sure you spin a few times the blank so it's not hitting anything, and I'll actually get this nice and straight. Like so, and now I'll start shaping the wings. Nice simple curve to it, and all of this is a waste. Okay, now I'll go from the wing end towards the center. It will be against the grain cut, but I can smooth it out later. This way I can get much better curve. Have a major chip out here, but I'm still not, and here as well, I'm still not in the area of the final piece. True. Let's see if that chip out is getting any better. Apart from the torn grain, I can smooth it out, but the curve here is getting closer and closer to what I'm after. Okay, I think that's from this side good enough. Start to shape a ballpark. It will be sort of a calabash style. Half-inch diameter spindle gouge. Get the foot nice and clean. And I'll actually finesse the corner here as well. So I want to have on the curve here slight return, so, or a slight reverse curve from this one here. So just finessing cuts for the shape. You can remove the tailstock and finish the bottom, and start to scrape the ball part and the wings here before sanding. A refiner, get the tool rest slightly higher, a bit more speed, 1200 RPM. let's go here to the ball area. Watch out for the wings. Now in this area I'll actually switch to SPUR point scraper, so I can go right into this corner here, drop the handle down. I feel the burr is getting dull, so quick sharpening. Straight on or straight off 80 grit CBN wheel. On the wing. Smooth that. I've just quickly reshaped refiner, giving it just a bit more curve on the left here. And nice and gently. Okay. Okay, that's pretty well done for sanding. Now for the wings here, I'll use inertia sander. And I have it tilted slightly towards me on the top, so that gives clearance for the wings. As they can come down, you can see there is a gap here, so they don't tear the paper. And that's 180 grit, that's pretty good. So that's up to 320 grit. Yeah, that looks really nice. So take it out. Okay, so I'll show you on this side here. So roughly 6 mil, maybe a bit more thickness, like so, all the way around. Nice even thickness as well. And also I want to project the curvature of the ball here through the flat wings here. But before that I need to smooth the top. So that's running good. Again, ball gouge. Okay. So like I said, I want to project where the ball from the bottom will penetrate. So So roughly around here, and the thickness of the ball itself. It will be thinner than that, but you get the idea. So I'll quickly sharpen the gouge. I feel like it's not cutting as it should. It's fresh edge on the gouge, and now just cut the wings. Drop the rest slightly down. Stop and check the progress. Okay, it's going on quite nicely. Okay, that's really nice and even thickness, at least to this part which I've done. So I can remove the bulk here. Be careful you don't go too far. Find the bevel. So just a smidge thicker from this, from my finger towards this area here. So one more pass. Okay, that felt like a good cut. Now this outside profile of the ball that I'm mimicking from the bottom, I don't want to have it straight, also want to have it with a curve. So curve goes through the wing and to the top. I don't like that sound like a split somewhere. No, everything is solid, so okay. Now let's go actually with the spindle gouge. Have a nice protruded nose so I can go right into detail. So now I want to project that curve. So I'm fine-tuning profile, and that all looks really close. Now I'll switch to refiner just to get this nice and smooth. Much easier with the scraper rather than gouge. And that feels like a great curve. A little bit more in terms of finessing the profile here. I'll show you once I get it done how it looks. Stand back further. So I'm taking a few more cuts just to sneak up on it. Now I can bring a bit more curve. With the spear point, I want to get this surface nice and smooth and clean. Again, you can see a lot of Tiny bit of angel hair alongside with the dust tells me I'm doing a good job. Barely any pressure. There is a weird hump in this area, so I'll just go slightly it pays off to spend extra time to finesse it, because once you pick it up, you watch through the wings, and you want to see that curve flows nicely. So again, for the very corner here, I'm closing the scraper, getting the very point in the corner, and then when I move away, I can open it up slightly to scrape a little bit better. Hopefully you should be able to see how the curve from the bottom of the bowl goes through the wings here and continue on with a nice curve. So hopefully that's visible. Maybe a smidge more in this area here, just a little bit, but that's pretty much done. Now hollowing the inside. Just stop the lathe for a second to see up to which line I can drill. So up to this one here. Back with a 16mm ball gouge. Get the tool rest slightly more in, like so. This is really hard maple. And dry as a bone. So that's the rim taken care of. Now, should I paint this or not? The wings here. If I want to paint them, so I have this and this area finished, I would prefer to sand this and this, all of the wings here before sanding, which is obvious, and then hollow it out. And I think I'm going to do that. So 120 grit on a pad, and I just want to sand these outside flat areas. So that's done. Sanding is done. Now, by all means, you can stop here, or actually just continue on with the inside and finish it natural. Nothing wrong with that, obviously. It looks nice that way as well, but just for the sake of getting the stuff done a little bit different, I'm going to paint the wing all the way around. Now I need to mask what I don't want painted, and the best way I found for that is electrical tape. It conforms a little bit easier to the curvature. So again, I just want to get it right down into a corner, and that's why I want nice defined corners, like so. Again, I don't want overlapping on the wing, just right into a corner. So this will take some time. So this is now a contraption, so I still have the chuck on. I don't see a point of getting it off. So now I can spray paint the wings, and I'll tune you in once I do that. And just to show you, I'll be using these paints. So this is, I've used this in the last few videos as well. Not sure yet which one I'm going to choose. I think the red one should look kind of cool. Right, so after spraying 2 coats and sanding in between, it still needs to dry completely, but it's dry to the touch. And I just want to finish the inside, and I won't put any finish on because the paint needs to cure completely before any kind of oil or anything goes on. Okay, doesn't look bad at first glance. Let's take the back as well. Clean up the rim first. Tool rest ever so slightly too high. Okay, that's also the bottom of the hole. I have a thickness which I'm actually quite fond of it, so one more time. And the rest I'll do with a scraper. This whole scraper. Sanding on the inside, and I'm done. And that's it. That looks lovely. Let's take it out of the chuck. I'll just blow off the dust and show you final result. And here it is. This is the finished product, and I think it looks really rather lovely. You can see how the natural ball on the inside flows nicely through the wings. And now I'm not sure about the paint itself, or rather color. Might go with the blue, but nevertheless I think it looks really lovely, and you get the point. So you can make a whole range of colors like this, or a little bit different shape or anything like that. But it's a great project to make and sell at a craft fair or anything like that. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.